also, before we go on, as lovely as AJ's camera is, once we start filming properly today, no one touches that because we need to be focusing on just getting stuff done. Alex is here. Here he is. Give him a wave. This man is behind the scenes man today. No one but him touches the behind the scenes stuff other than you and Dean, because you're on your smartphones. I love all the selfies. Keep that going. Yeah, so it's completely preferential and blatant, but actors can do what they like. The rest of the crew do their jobs, and then we'll be good.
You're shooting the feature-length documentary, the accidental feature film, so any B-rolls, nice. I get to be in it as well for once, which is good.
In front of the camera rather than behind it.
Yeah, because when I'm shooting all the behind-the-scenes documentary, it looks like I did absolutely nothing because I'm behind the camera.
You were reduced to clear for about half a second.
I was. And on this, you know, because we had the storm and everything yesterday, we all had to take on like multiple roles. And it's the same today because this obviously wasn't an originally planned day. So I made like script supervisor. I've not done that before. It's a new experience.
And I'm just behind the scenes and watching it.
Hello, my name's Gareth Thomas, and we're on the set today filming for Izzy Vs Jess, the accidental feature film for Comic Relief, raising awareness of autism. We're filming with Orla Jones, Dean Raymond, our two lead actors for the upcoming care home drama series later in the year. And we didn't ever expect to be working with them as soon as we have, but we're on set and we've got the booms, we've got the clapperboards, we've got the rocking horse obviously, and we're bringing back this character from years ago, and she's meeting the character of today. Everyone's doing their jobs really well. NASA and AJ come all the way down south to be part of it. Obviously we've got you guys from the Biscuit and Horses and Biscuits joining us, which is amazing. We've got Chris who auditioned to be an actor, who's found himself being an AD. He's 2 days into that, he's doing a grand job. We've got Ryan assisting NASA, Luke's knocking things over, and he's also doing script supervising stuff. Yeah, everyone's pulling together. We're up against it, but you know we've got a great chance. Fingers crossed. We're
calling them Lukeisms.
Lukeisms. Well, that's good. That's good. Me and Orla had a thing earlier when I was asking her, are you a Gareth or are you a Luke, in terms of, are you a warrior or are you like a guy who never gets panicked by anything? And she said to me, I think I'm a Gluke. So she's a Gareth and a Luke put together, so that's now a term.
Gluke and with the Lukeisms. Lukeisms from a Gluke, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so, but no, it's coming together well, so fingers crossed we get this done today.
I have this terrible thing where if I see a button, I really want to press it, right? Does anybody else have that issue?
Yeah.
And right now I'm looking at this bell and I'm thinking I really, really want to press this bell, but I'm going to ring it once today and that's it. I'm going to save it.
Wait till
the perfect
sound.
No, you Because I tell you what, every time it was pressed yesterday, I managed to dodge it because it either wasn't playing the recording in my headphones or I had the headphones off. So you do that today and you time it right. I might clap for you, but
NASA might explode like in a vlog. You guys.
Hi, I'm Orla Jones. I play Izzy Orchard and we're on set today filming. I just got to use the clapperboard for the first time, which was very exciting. So yeah, so far so good. We're about to do another take.
Well, you see, that's where Karen got the idea from. You know, this film project that started it all.
The one that didn't get finished?
Well, yeah, let me show you.
Scene 1Q, take 1. I'm Chris, so I've just been brought on as an AD, never done it before.
What's an AD?
Assistant director. I feel like I'm kind of winging it, but you know. Yes, it's a new role. I'm normally an actor, so I'll be in the care home drama Karen down the line. But yeah, it's going well so far. Like Gareth said, it's been quite tight, trying to stick on schedule, but we'll get there. Just push through, and yeah.
Because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
There's music going on in here. Missed that.
Camera is rolling.
This is 1M/P.
Sound.
Ruling.
Lovely. Slate, please.
Can you see it here?
Yes, perfect.
Spot on.
Cool.
Slate.
Roll 2, scene 1M/P. Take 1.
Thank you.
Action. Go off and do that.
I'm AJ, I'm the DOP for Izzy Vs Jess. We're on day 2 of filming. It's going very well at the moment. So we've just been filming quite a sort of conversational scene, so a lot of back and forth for dialogue, but we're getting through it. At the moment we're not too bad on schedule, so yeah.
It takes a lot of patience to get, when there's a number of takes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, takes a lot of patience to get it right, or is that normal?
Not always. I mean, it depends. Obviously, when you've got scenes that are dialogue heavy, like the one we've just been doing, obviously, in terms of like having to, as an actor, remember all of that dialogue, sometimes you are going to slip up. You are sometimes going to just forget the odd line and go blank.
Is there any record of any of the... Is there any record...
Like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, yes, it does mean you have to do another take, things like that, but you do have to be patient with that, because it is very easy when you've got a lot of lines to remember and it's all in one take. That's a lot.
Oh no, Al, she was literally obsessed.
Oh, with the autism, I suppose.
Oh.
Okay.
Where some things, it's only a couple of sentences for that take on like a close-up or something, and that's not too difficult. So yeah, it depends, but other than that, you know, you just kind of make sure you try and get it as best as you possibly can, like not just in terms of actors getting dialogue right and stuff like that.
So a fine balance in working with the actor, whilst the actor keeps a level head.
Yeah, and also doing our best, obviously, behind the camera as well, you know, making sure that sound's good, making sure that everything's framed well and all that kind of stuff, so yeah.
Brilliant, thank you.
No problem.
So I'm Dean Raymond. I play Alec Roberts, and yeah, the day's going quite well. I don't think there's been too many hiccups so far, so that's all good news. Just you know, setting up for the next shot, so I'm just going over stuff, getting ready. Gareth's talking to us and bringing us through. So yeah, happy days.
Today's turned out to be one of those days where like anything can happen to surprise us. We're in this room all day, kind of, and it's kind of stuffy. I step out for a bit of fresh air, and this is what I see. A snow blizzard.
Hi, I'm Ryan Griffiths. It's a weird thing for me. It's like I'm used to doing sound, but on this, as I'm kind of be stepping away from doing sound and doing a bit of acting in Henry House, I'm the sound assistant for this shoot.
What are your duties as a sound assistant? What do you got to do?
Basically, just make sure the sound's recording, make sure everything's heard, basically.
Fantastic. Are you having a good day? Is everything going to plan?
I hope so.
Yeah? Good. Brilliant.
This is really funny. We're recording a scene where they drop a pair of trainers in front of the camera, and this is like the 4th take.
Roll 2, scene 5A, take 3.
Action.
Hold on, no, you need to do it again. You need to give a space between people saying and moving things. Lovely sound effects.
You're good at dropping things, just do what you're good at. Right. Okay, quiet on set, we're still rolling, and action.
Cut. Good.
Yeah, you're in the corner with a laptop. What is it you're doing?
Yeah. Well, first of all, this is not anything I'm used to doing, so I'm probably doing it wrong. But script supervision, which is every single take, you make note of what happened in the take, what's different. So, like, you know, for example, some significant points, like if Orla turns in one take and she turns clockwise, and then the next take she turns anti-clockwise, then it's making that note so that when it gets to the end, we know where stuff is. Yeah. And also, it's quite nice, when I've had script supervisors myself, I've just not done it myself. We had someone, Michelle, who's hopefully going to be here next weekend, who is qualified in doing that. But yeah, like in the edit, it's nice to know what takes are good without having to watch them all. And to be fair, if you have a look at, if you want to do a blooper reel, you could also got a list of all the takes that went wrong and why they went wrong. So it's a nice little thing. You pop you, meaning incomplete, on all of them. You know, that you look all you
So
used to.
today we've got a couple of Lukeisms, just bangs and crashes going on in the background.
Yeah, I want to create. You know, I want to show the full extent of my role. So I have to mess up some takes in order to properly challenge myself and give myself the right opportunities and that.
So I stepped out for a sec because I wanted to explain that these guys are under a lot of pressure at the moment, and they've got 3 hours to record like 30 shots. So and they need to get it perfect as well. So I want to explain why there's so many top shots being taken from loads of different angles. Right now, it's down to them to make sure that they get all in before they got to go. So the pressure's on. What we're seeing now is a scene filmed from one angle, from another angle, recorded audio only. So they're recording these things over and over again, multiple takes. It's very, what's the word? It's annoying when you got to do it over and over and over again. Very repetitive.
Yeah. But what it does mean is that by the time you get to the edit, well, I've edited it myself. I imagine Gareth's going to have the same. You are bored to death of your own script
because you're going over and over and over and over and over.
Hello, my name's Nasa. I don't actually know my real name anymore, but I am the producer / sound recordist / a lot of other things I'm doing on this film because I've got the most credits here, of course. And today went really well. I think we just powered through everything and we just got everything done that we should have realistically got done yesterday. But thanks to our lovely Storm, we was able to have this extra day.
How much work do you do post-production on the sound? Or is that up to somebody else now to do?
That's Gareth's job.
So they're quickly taking the set apart and then rebuilding it for the God shot, right?
God shot.
Let me show you what this looks like.
Well, once I've pressed rolling, and technically
you'll get ages before anything else happens.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't recording. Sorry. I was covering AJ. I got distracted.
Well, we've wrapped. That's it.
That's a wrap.
What's going on? Now everybody's packing away. While I stand there filming them.
Look at that.
Guys, how's today gone for you?
Good.
What wasn't it?
Good. Got everything done that we needed to, so.
Yes.
Gaffer, what's been the most challenging part of today for you?
Today actually wasn't the most challenging part. I think yesterday was. We were well behind, no getting away from it. We were nowhere near where we needed to be. So I was up last night, it's midnight, working on. There was something we were missing something in terms of getting on with the shots and stuff. And what I realised, I've got these guys who've done an amazing job, both of them, and they know their lines. I know their lines. I'm more of an actor than I am a DOP, really. And then I've got Chris, who's done a fantastic job, his first time being an AD, and he's telling me what shots are needed, and Luke's telling me what shots are needed, and I'm thinking, that's great, but what line is that? So, because I need my job is to take care of these guys and tell them what they need to do next. There's no point me going to Orla. Okay, just do 2D again for me, Orla, and Dean do 3G. You know, it doesn't make any sense. So last night I amended the shot list setup so that it included a line of dialogue as a cue for every time we changed angle. And I don't think it's any coincidence that today's moved a lot quicker than yesterday did. You know, we got a lot more done. Didn't they, Chris, say yesterday we did 12 shots altogether or something, the whole day, and I think today we've done something I don't know what it is exactly, but it's...
Well, we had 37 shots to do in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Was it not? Something ridiculous like that, yeah.
Something ridiculous.
Chris said at the start of today that based on the pacing of yesterday, he thought we were going to need another day. He was saying to me he was genuinely really worried we're getting everything done today. So
we did.
We did.
With time to spare.
Time to do this.
Yeah.
You know, because people were asking first thing, to grab all the furniture, and I was like, absolutely not. She's here to do a job. I will say when she can do it.
Not me, by the way. I know my place, right?
It was I will say when Orla can do an interview, but then we finished with 20 minutes to spare, which I never expected. So it's you know what? Let's just go and chill and talk about it a bit. Because
whilst they all pack up.
What I'd like to talk about is me and Dean, I know you said Aled then, me and Dean were having a talk earlier about how tiring it is staying on and putting those mental pins in your lines and remembering all these things. You said it's quite exhausting, right? Being on your A game the whole day?
Yeah, I guess because it is, you know, you are constantly ready, you know, ready to be called, ready for that next shot, ready for that next take, you know. And yeah, because it's a much longer day, which, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, we love it. But, you know, yeah, you've got to be on it. Because, you know, you want, even if you have to do one thing 10, 15 times, it still has to be up to standard every single time, you know.
Yeah, you have to start at the top and be at that, no matter how many takes you do. And especially when you're kneeling on the floor. And then things in boards.
Rain.
Again and again and again and again.
But the thing is, it's like, you know, you get some funny bloopers out of it, and you can have some banter and crack between takes, and you know, like this.
It's a hard life, isn't it? Kneeling down, pinning stuff. It's a hard life.
It is, especially when you're not wearing the right shoes.
Yeah.
But like, I think like yesterday, I think I've had to you know, do a bit more shouting today than I had to do yesterday. But I have to say, at no point either day any of the shouting I've had to do been at these two. They've been absolute pros right away.
It's usually a Luke. We stop dropping things in the background.
To be fair, once I moved, I think AJ made it quite clear it was that corner.
Yeah, it's cursed.
But yeah, you know, so I had to do a little bit more sort of. I mean, we all say how much a big family we are. I mean, it's true. We all, you know, we all love each other and we work really hard and we all love what we do. But we're making an accidental feature film which goes in cinemas in like just over a month. So there's a point where you just have to get on with it, and you do have to be a little bit harder sometimes. But it's so refreshing when the two people who are most important to all of that in terms of what's going to be seen on screen are the people who I know I don't need to worry about too much.
Right, so I think that's it. I think we're going to sort of leave it there. We've had a great day on set. It's now getting dark. We've had snow, we've had sunshine, 2 hat changes from me. We spoke to all the cast and crew members. We've got some great behind the scenes footage, and we had a few interviews at the end there as well. I want to say thank you to the Rock and Horse crew for letting me come along. Thank you to Derwen College as well. It's a great place, really cool place. And I'll put all this together and give you guys obviously this insight to what goes on backstage, behind the scenes with this Izzy Vs Jess feature film. And I wish the guys making this the best of luck with it. I know it's attached to Comic Relief. It's going to go and do some great things, but it's also going to lead on to other things as well, obviously with the Karen TV pilot and stuff. So best of luck to you guys, and we will help you in any way we can going forward. So yeah.